What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in this video we'll be talking about Call of Duty 2019 for the first ever time. I know it sounds a little bit weird talking about this Call of Duty game when we're currently in February and we don't expect it to come out until at least October, probably November this year, but we do actually have some bits of information about this game and I thought it was worth making a video on. This information comes from Activision themselves, who recently made a report talking about their earnings for the fourth quarter within 2018. Obviously, Activision own a lot of games, but they do talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 as well as their upcoming plans for Call of Duty in 2019, and they actually give away quite interesting bits of information. The first thing I'll go over is the campaign, which has been confirmed in this report by Activision in Call of Duty 2019. Now, this might sound pretty obvious to some of you guys out there, but recently for Black Ops 4, Call of Duty actually skipped a campaign for the first ever time, so I wasn't sure whether there would be a campaign in Infinity Ward's Call of Duty, but it has been confirmed that there will be. And to be honest, my opinion on this is pretty neutral. I like Blackout in Black Ops 4, but I also like the campaigns in other Call of Duty games, so I'm not too bothered whether they have a campaign or whether they replace it with a Battle Royale. I think Infinity Ward took the safer option by having a campaign, assuming there's not going to be a Battle Royale in CoD 2019, because we have no idea how popular this game mode is going to be in 9 months time. So I am actually looking forward to the campaign because Infinity Ward have had good campaigns historically, but we'll have to wait and see what the timeline is for this game. Obviously, alongside this comment, they mentioned there would be a huge multiplayer world, which everyone was expecting, but they did mention some fun co-op gameplay as well, which I find to be quite an interesting quote, because that doesn't really imply that there will be a zombies mode within Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty, which is a bit strange. I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time I'm not. I know Infinity Ward as well as Sledgehammer Games always got a lot of flack for having a zombies mode, which Treyarch originated, and a lot of people thought the Infinity Ward zombies mode was never really as good as Treyarch, so it seems like this year that there won't be a zombies mode in this Call of Duty, and Infinity Ward might be trying something new. And to be honest, I have no idea what this co-op game mode could be. If we look at past Infinity Ward games, obviously we had Spec Ops missions in games like Modern Warfare 2, but I don't think they would add those in Call of Duty 2019, because nowadays in gaming, if you're paying $60 for a game, you expect an absolute crap ton of content, and I feel like having Special Ops missions isn't as much content as something like an entire Zombies game mode, so I don't think they would replace Zombies with Special Ops for that reason. In Modern Warfare 3 we had the Survival mode, which was somewhat similar to Zombies except the enemies had guns. This could be what they're talking about with the co-op experience, since you could play that with your friends in Modern Warfare 3. However, I don't think that's going to be the case, because I feel like Survival mode in that game wasn't really as popular as Zombies, so I don't know why they would replace it. And then obviously in Call of Duty Ghosts we have Extinction Mode, which was somewhat similar to Zombies except they were aliens and there were kind of planned objectives and you could actually finish the game. But once again, I don't feel like Infinity Ward would replace Zombies with Extinction, because they obviously didn't continue Extinction in Infinite Warfare, which means it probably wasn't that popular. So honestly, I have no idea what this co-op experience is going to be in Call of Duty 2019. It could actually be Zombies, but I really don't think it is, because I feel like they would have mentioned Zombies by now. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. And the final bit of information is a very important quote from Activision in their report. They said that the Call of Duty 2019 game coming from Infinity Ward is going to be rooted in the franchise's important history, which implies that it's going to be a sequel to one of the Infinity Ward games in the past. So we have a few different options here. Obviously, Infinity Ward's most recent Call of Duty was Infinite Warfare, but I don't expect they will make a sequel to this game simply because of how infamous this Call of Duty is. A lot of people didn't like the game and they didn't buy it, so I don't really see them making an Infinite Warfare 2 just because the brand of that name is completely tarnished already. Before that, Infinity Ward made Ghosts, which once again I would say is a pretty controversial Call of Duty. It was more popular than Infinite Warfare, but I feel like it wouldn't be a great idea to remake that game, and obviously they didn't do it with their most recent Call of Duty since they decided to make Infinite Warfare instead, so I don't really see them going back to Ghosts. But if we go even further into the past, we have the Modern Warfare series made by Infinity Ward. Obviously this series already has 3 games. We have CoD 4, Modern Warfare 2 as well as Modern Warfare 3, and I would say all of those Call of Duty games are actually very popular. Modern Warfare 3 not so much as Modern Warfare 2 and CoD 4, but CoD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 are absolutely legendary Call of Duty games, so when Activision confirms that CoD 2019 is going to be rooted in the franchise's history, it feels like to me that they're talking about a potential Modern Warfare 4. And I feel like if Infinity Ward made a Modern Warfare 4, even with a completely different development team since the last time they made a Modern Warfare game was a really long time ago, I still feel like the game will be very popular and it will get a ton of sales just because of the name value of this series alone. But there we have it, that is the first ever bits of information regarding Call of Duty 2019 as given by Activision's report recently. Let me know what you think of this information down in the comments below. Do you guys think this Call of Duty will be Modern Warfare 4, or do you think Infinity Ward are going to go for something else? But if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Call of Duty news, but I'll see you guys in another video.